Finally decided. Okay, welcome to another episode of DC by Night. This is a side session involving a dispute. The Ravnos clan leader, for lack of a better term, but because there's all of two clan members, counting himself, the Ravnos clan leader came to the coterie to give them a heads up of a possible Sabbat incursion targeting DC. He gave them the generic information, told them about how many numbers he gathered they had. A plan was then formulated where the Gangor and Bruja were going to go in and quote unquote clean up the mess. Um, at this point, this is going to be where Cowboy, who decided to join the party, and the Gango and Bruja are going to meet that are going to be involved in this. They're going to meet a short distance from the casino in Joe Bob's hotel room, a little no-tell motel right up the street from the casino, where they're going to discuss their plans in the parking lot. They're not actually getting rooms.
Hey, why waste money, right?
Yeah, well, especially since we don't plan on using it for very long.
No.
Everybody lives in the city. So everybody's kind of meeting in the parking lot. I mean, off to the side, so it's not blocking traffic for the motel.
You probably shouldn't
Or at least that much.
be
No.
in the middle of the highway. People are going to think we're protesting.
But yeah, so they all kind of meet up on the side. Well, Damon is there. Bruja Sheriff is not, though. Damien explains that the Bruja Sheriff will stay in the city just in case any get by them and attempt to head for the city. They already have things set up for various possible ways they could get in. So they will be met with resistance if they get that far. Damon's kind of standing around with everybody. All right, plan is simple. We can't just go into the casino and start a fight. If for no other reason, there are far too many mortals in there. So we have to get the Sabbat to come out to us.
Yes.
And preferably away from the casino. So not only do we have to lead them out of the building, we have to lead them off the property, somewhere where it won't be seen as easily.
Now, do we know anything about where they're staying? Are we watching them that long, or?
Well, it's a casino / hotel, so they may very well have residents in the hotel. Tim, the Ravnos, wasn't very specific. Your coder didn't ask the right questions, apparently. He just looks at it going. We got estimated about 6 Sabbat members. From his description, it sounds like there's probably blood brothers in there somewhere. And probably the rest are probably shovelheads. So if it is a strike force, that means that's just the beginning wave.
Hey, I know all about that.
Mm-hmm. So what we need to do is we need to pull them out, get them away from the building, basically out of prying eyes, and we'll set a trap for them. Damien lays out a map of the area. Okay, he points to the big casino hotel. He goes, okay, this is their current location. Points a short distance away. He goes, from what we've been able to gather, this spot here, and it's like the casino is basically, off of, off one of the main roads, but it's far enough away where it's more in a wooded area. So it's got some kind of privacy. Basically, we can pull them anywhere around the woods, but we have to get all of them to go that way, because if any escape, who knows what could happen. We don't know if they have more incoming. From what Tim said, it's a possibility there are more en route. If we can damage their numbers before they get here, they may think twice about doing anything.
Did Tim leave me a contact info?
No, but you got. He has yours.
Because I want to ask him a question that I thought was probably asked, but apparently was not.
He goes, if nothing else, we at least need to get a general idea and see if we can pinpoint who might, who all in there might be with them.
Yeah,
Cowboy,
absolutely.
it's a pity you didn't bring at least Harriet. From what I hear, she's getting really good with that aura stuff.
Yeah, I don't know where she went. She was with us
That would
one
be
moment,
helpful.
and then she done disappeared.
Yeah, that would be extremely helpful. I mean, we have people who can do it, but from what I
Here, let
hear,
me
she's
try to call her.
okay.
Calling Harriet.
She's like, damn it, where's the... Wait, that's not... Oh,
Ring, 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 ring,
Snap
ring,
out
ring.
of it, God damn it.
She picks up and she says, hello?
God, where did you go?
She kind of like pauses.
Did you already forget?
Forget
Get
what?
your ass down to the motel.
Wait, why why?
I'll explain when you get here.
Which motel?
I don't know what the
Yeah,
one on
you-
72nd.
Bob's Motel.
Oh, okay, that motel. I'll be right down. Give me a few.
Bring your war paint. Write that down. No, just don't write it down. Just get here.
She's heading over. Just note the indica oil's kicking in, so I may not have to roleplay this arrangement all that hard.
Long story short, it takes about 5 minutes.
It's gonna be
About
deranged.
10 minutes for you to get here.
Probably 10 minutes because shit. What? I should have gone
Yeah,
2
10
minutes
minutes.
earlier.
Yeah.
We just need you to scout.
Okay, so she gets there.
Yeah, you see around the side of the motel, you like first pull up and there's like 2 cars in the parking lot. You're like, this is where they said to meet. And then you see someone kind of wave over from, like the back side of the motel, kind of like, waving you over.
Okay, she'll turn on.
It's not Cowboy, but you recognize it's a gangrel.
Okay, she turns on heightened senses and makes her way.
Okay. As you come around, hey, look, there's the group.
How many of them are there?
Probably, let's see, they're going to go with numbers. So, 10 total between Gangrel and Bruja.
Whoa. Knowing what army, eh?
And you do see Damien there.
She kind of gives a nod to Damien. Hey, Damien.
Ah, good. Harrio, don't worry, you're not going to be involved in fighting. We just need you to go into the casino, get a general idea of exact numbers of what you can see of them, and then I'm gonna have
How long
to
do
kick
you
my
need me?
cat's ass.
Well, if I want to be inconspicuous, I may want to play some of the games there and keep cover. How long? do
Yeah,
you
I
need me to
mean,
wait?
I can go in there with you, and if you're real worried.
I mean, I think it's
If
best.
you want to,
yeah, I don't think they'll have a problem with Cowboy. I mean, you guys can go in looking like a couple, and that would probably help.
oh yeah, you want to hold my hand, Harriet?
She kind of just puts her hands on her forehead.
Well, I think Cowboy has a question for Tim anyway, so it might be better if he goes in with you.
Okay, fair enough. Hey.
Plus in backup, just in case they do spot you.
What did I do?
I don't think they will. They're not that.
Well, just
smart.
to keep it, incongruent, they probably have other abilities if they don't have mine. So probably just to keep it inconspicuous, just have, a vampire, just us two.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll be lucky and they'll be stupid and just think, oh, they just happen to be here. If
So,
they even spot us. I mean, these might be dumbass shovelheads. They don't know.
She shrugs.
Damien just stays
Might
quiet.
think they're part of our group. Depends on how new they are.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Don't worry. Just go on and try and get us generic numbers from what you can see. If there's some up in the hotel room, we'll have to deal with them afterwards. But my recommendation is go in, act like you're playing a couple of games. Maybe Cowboy can go and find Tim and see if Tim can give us exact numbers.
Absolutely.
If he can. Exact numbers and locations would be preferable. Like if somewhere up in the hotel, see if Tim can't get them to come down or whatever. And then we have to draw them all outside.
out of character. Is Tim like the legal or face owner of this casino, or is he like
Yes.
off the books?
No, Tim actually owns the casino.
Okay, so if I go there and find like any staff member, I could be like, "Hey, I need to see Tim," and they'll know who the
Yes.
fuck I'm talking about. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about going, can you direct me to Tim? And they go, Tim who?
Well, you never know in this, so that's why I asked.
I'll be driving Cowboy there, and
Yeah.
before she walks in,
Oh, that's
she's
so
gonna-
sweet of you.
it's less than conspicuous, I guess.
What poor Harriet has to put up with.
I know. Now you know how Tim felt when he had Azra.
You know, she before they go in, she of course she doesn't bring her gun with her. She actually leaves that in the car. Those are
Why
gonna search
not?
her anyway. She's gonna head on inside, and she's gonna kind of like casually. She's like closing her eyes and meditating. She's gonna turn on her.
Wait. I just got a question. Like, who on earth would look at Harriet and Cowboy and be like, "Oh yeah, they're definitely a couple"?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Well, as you pull up into the parking lot, I mean, it's pretty crowded. I mean, it's a busy casino. It makes a shit ton of money. As you walk in, yeah, it looks like every other casino you can imagine. I mean, no inside roller coaster or anything, but no, it's a nice, nice sized casino / hotel. So, I mean, you hear the sounds of the casino, ching ching.
Now, I'm probably gonna wait to disperse from the crowd before I turn on aura perception and blind myself.
Okay.
So she's gonna kind of like move away from the crowd.
Shit. Keep going.
Well,
And you're dead.
before my potential death.
No,
I'm
that's
going
not
to-
what it was about.
Just diverging. Sure, it was. She diverges from the crowd and attempts to use aura perception, at least on where people are maybe rolling counters, and at least see if she can find the shapes and figures of what she saw in that spirit touch on her sire's ashes.
Okay,
Perhaps. So. Whoa!
There's the Roland I miss.
yeah, I know what I'm saying.
I have a what do you call it? Insightful applies, right?
Mhm.
So that's 6 successes.
Okay.
You're the best. You just made up for all your shit down in the crypt.
From what you can see, I mean, you have to move around a bit and, occasionally pretend to play a game or something. Put a quarter in a slot or whatever. Just
play craps.
She'll
Because
genuinely
you stand out in the open and you can see everybody.
Not necessarily. Remember, the slot machines tend to
Block
provide
areas.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
That's why I
assuming
said-
the Sabat
actually
are
generally
playing
plays-
fucking.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead. But yeah, I mean, so go ahead.
She would like actually play the games for a little bit to actually like make it look like she's just a person that's here and just kind of hanging around.
Okay.
Trying to have some fun. And then when she moves from a game to a game, that's when she'll kind of scan the room and stuff like that.
And I'll play like game.
Like what? Did
Slot machines. I'm gonna play the blackjack table where I can see her.
Okay.
Just make sure no one's sneaking up on her and shit.
Gotcha. As you're wandering around here, kind of doing occasional look, playing a game, doing occasional look, playing a game. From what you've been able to tell, you guys have been in, let's say, about 45 minutes already. Because you want to make sure you got a good general idea.
Mm-hmm.
You see 7 people here. Vampires.
Okay. Well, I just want to write down for future
Mhm.
reference.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, Tim originally told you there were 6. That means at least one more has joined the party.
yeah, I don't see anybody else or any other kind of supernatural creature.
Yeah, you see a few. You see a couple that are probably shifters or some of some sort. Some kind of supernatural.
Will, I should probably just ask, just for completeness sake, are any of the 7? I mean, maybe I just see them in the crowd. Anyone I would have recognized from my past?
No,
Okay.
but you do notice there seems to be one individual who, being subtle about it, but since you're kind of paying attention to Harriet, this one is following Harriet.
I'm going to text her, "You have a tail."
She'll say, got it. By the way, there are 7.
I'm going to text Damien.
Okay.
She sees 7. I think they may have spotted her. Going to try to grab her now. And then I'll text her, meet in hotel lobby. We will talk to Tim and try to shake your tail.
Got it. She texts. And
I
she's
mean, they
going
may
to.
very well just think that she's a vampire and may just be curious.
Could be.
But you don't.
Right. Yeah, but I'm not going to take any chances with
Well, yeah.
Harriet.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah.
Well, what she'll do is she'll just kind of, casually just put down the phone and, just continue like to maybe do her last round. And she kind of stops, gets her cash, and she wants to be as inconspicuous as possible. So she kind of just, and then she just kind of walks and she tries to, with her aura perception, like turn around and walk where the guy's coming from and get a glimpse.
You just barely catch a glimpse of him. He's hiding within the crowd right behind you. He's doing a very good job. If you didn't have a second pair of eyes watching, you would have never known. And he probably could have taken you out quite a few times since then.
Interesting. Well, she is going to walk casually in the crowd as possible. And I would say
perception alertness, just you.
Heightened senses
you have,
-3.
Yep, since you have your aura perception.
3, or maybe more.
You catch a somewhat familiar aura. It's a shifter. You've only seen this particular one once before.
This is a shifter he recognizes?
Is it Anton?
No. Anton's not a shifter.
Oh.
Hold on a sec.
Joe?
No. No, Joe you'd immediately recognize. And he's not subtle.
Wait, is it the cat? The long-haired one?
You mean...
Fuck, what was his name?
This one?
Yes!
That would be him.
She says, she texts back to Ryan, don't worry, I think this tail is okay. Is alright.
No, it wasn't. That's not the one following you.
Oh, that's not the one following me.
No. This one you happen to pass by, he's sitting at the bar. But as you quickly kind of just glance, because you happen to see him in the mirror of the bar, you notice he's not watching you.
Will?
You also notice he's not really drinking. He has it looks like a glass of clear liquid. You're not sure what it is. But he's just kind of sipping it. He seems to be focusing his attention on the mirror. You can see it.
Okay.
Kind of tilts her head and just kind of walks by.
I was slightly offended.
What?
Like, oh, really? A Native American in a casino drinking? Really?
Since she didn't
Is he gonna
report the
beat
other
up someone
shifters,
for
which she
littering
probably should.
next?
She also said
Hey, look, I am
she
Native
said
American. I can get away with it.
she said she texted also to Vamp and Damien. She says they're also shifters here, but I don't think they're an issue or going to be a problem.
Wait a fucking second. Oh no.
Cowboy, as you're watching Harriet move and that one tail that keeps following Harriet, you see the tail has now gotten a tail.
Who's the tail's tail?
The long-haired one. As soon as they passed by him, he literally stood up. You saw him drop some money, and he just kind of casually, walking. He's acting all normal.
I'm gonna try to text Damien while walking, like, hey, remember that long-haired Indian dude? Did you still need to talk to him? 'Cause he's here.
He replies, "No, we already talked to him. He's been cleared. Um, but if he's here from the rumors I've heard, this could get interesting." That's why you get back.
That was just gonna I'm gonna put that's what I thought. Dot dot dot.
I'm going to give you one more chance. Harriet, perception alertness as you kind of, because you still kind of look around the room, just hearing, various things go off naturally,
Standard
you're trying
death.
to act normal. So, yeah, standard death.
1, 2, 3.
You're not sure why you missed it before, but now that you got kind of a better angle, now that you're moving to where the hotel, where the hotel lobby is, you notice every single vampire that's in here has a shadow, shifter in nature.
Oh god.
Eyes open.
Oh god, no.
She texted Damien as fast as she can.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I think a fight might start here.
Do we know that dude's? Do we have that dude's contact info? I remember I gave him mine. I don't know if he gave me his.
I can't remember.
Oh, and she'll text it to Cowboy too because he's in the room. He needs a heads up.
Yeah, I can't remember if he did or not. Just for sake of argument, we'll say yeah. You got his info. He gave it to you.
I'm gonna text him. Business or pleasure? Question mark.
He replies, "Little of both."
I'll just text him back. I would prefer not in the hotel, if possible. Question mark.
Already was the plan.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
So she just keeps on going, casual as
Okay.
possible.
Yeah,
She goes
Cowboy,
outside.
as you're watching, Harriet, kind of gets into the lobby area, so you guys are kind of standing there. That's where the vamp kind of breaks off and he walks off, but you notice the long-haired one continues following him.
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna just go grab Harriet. And we're gonna go up to like
Okay.
a front desk and just tell.
Welcome to the Gypsy's Haven Casino.
Oh, real fucking funny. Anyway, get me Tim.
One moment. Yes, Tim. There's a gentleman here to see you. Yes, front desk. Very well. He says, take that elevator, go up to the 8th floor.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Thank you.
And then on the elevator ride up, I suppose Harriet can tell me what she saw. Like, oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
7. One's wearing a red coat. One's, whatever.
Yeah, she can give you.
Yeah,
pretty
she
good
had like her phone out, like pretending as if she was texting, but she was actually writing memos.
Perfect.
So she'll just tell her what she, show him what he saw and just describe in detail. Like this guy was wearing a red coat. This guy, it was really weird. He was actually kind of wearing like a fancy business suit. He was talking to another guy.
Now, say, did you recognize that long-haired dude, that shifter dude? I recognized him.
Yeah, I saw him looking in the mirror.
Yeah,
Yeah. You remember he was also the one that was watching that hunter bar too.
I remember that. Yeah. Anyways, he says he's here hunting.
I told Damien. I don't know. Maybe they have
Alright,
the
you
same
guys.
plan.
Yeah, you guys get up to 8th floor. Tim's actually at the elevator to meet you. Come on.
Hey, long time no see, comrade.
And
Yeah, I know. It hasn't been a while. I'm glad you didn't bring the bitch.
yeah, I really
Hey.
have to apologize for that. I did not. That was not our intention at all. We don't know what the heck she was doing.
Yeah, I know. Your
Again,
other associate pretty much hinted at that.
You know what? Sometimes in our society, we don't get to choose our coterie.
Not. You see him open a door. It says security. You see it's just a room with a giant monitors, and the whole place is being watched. I mean, like you can see multiple floors. You can see down hallways in the hotel area.
Oh yeah, those things are fucking crazy. There's like a camera every like 8
oh yeah.
fucking inches.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see he has the whole casino area watched, and you notice that the cameras continue to move. There's people behind the controls, but you see cameras kind of following certain individuals. Yeah, I have our suspected cheaters. He says very loudly, kind of looking at you too.
Got it.
We're keeping an eye on them. So far, they seem to be playing by the rules, but who knows when that could, I think they're just probably trying to lull us into a false insecurity and stop bringing attention their way.
Right.
Seem to be trying to act casually.
But yeah, I don't know how you guys want to handle it. You guys, all right. I just figured I'd let you see this.
I think-
Let's step outside for a minute.
She says,
Absolutely.
He just kind of looks at his people and motions for outside.
I either I think I think there are other players that are shadowing him.
Notice that too.
Now you are an awful perceptive little bugger.
Got to be in a place like this.
I'll bet.
As you guys walk out the door and he closes. Okay, yes, I noticed the shifters, and I also noticed that they're particularly following the particular tails. Here's the catch: there's 6 others that are not down in the casino. They're in one of the penthouses.
So we're rocking a
arrived
baker's
while-
dozen.
Yeah, they arrived while I was busy, apparently talking to you guys. That there were originally 6, and I can point them out on camera, but those were the original 6. And then I was told that another party arrived and that they had taken one of the penthouse rooms. They paid, so I don't argue.
So are they both in penthouses?
Yes, both groups are in penthouses and they seem to be sharing, which caused some questions with my staff, but I just played it off like
5
just
successes
using
for
the
his
group.
R
It's a wedding
perception.
party or something. Who cares?
Yeah.
Why
I made
is
up some kind
Oversus-
of, he's being honest. Like
Okay.
he apparently even seemed shocked by the amount that is here. I'm not sure when the others arrived, though. That one was new to me. I just happened to notice that they happened to be shadowing the particular people I had my security team watching.
Well, I bumped into one of them, and I made it clear to them that we'd appreciate if they did nothing on hotel grounds, and he seemed to be
No, I didn't. Well, I never
Agreeable.
had I never had the suspicion that they would, due to it would cause too many issues for both parties. So I figured they would probably
Sure,
wait.
but- those wild ones.
Well, they seem to be led by the long-haired dude, and he seemed to be giving very specific orders. That
Perfect.
we've been able to ascertain, so I don't think he's going to do anything rash. So it's your choice on how you want to proceed. The 6 are currently up in the penthouse, fucking doing whatever Sabat do. Better not be damaging my goddamn. Sure.
I would keep close eye on your wait staff if they order service food. Or
Yeah, well, they haven't ordered anything yet. So I'm assuming they stocked up before they got here, or at least filled up before they got here. But I expect probably if they plan on staying a few days that I may have some loss of weight staff. I prefer not to have that happen.
absolutely, and we
Takes
wouldn't
forever.
want you to take any losses.
Yeah.
So I really don't know how to handle this. I mean, I have a feeling my poor cleaning stuff is going to have to be cleaning blood, which means I'm going to have to clean them fuckers.
Do you
Well,
want
I mean, a penthouse is separate from everything else, correct?
Yes, they have no. I mean, other than if they call each other on the phone, they have no connection to the casino, so they can't see what's going on. So, like, if their men down in the casino go missing, they won't know until one of them goes to investigate or something. I don't
Or vice versa.
know. I'm trying to keep an
Well,
eye on them. Have my security kind of follow them a little bit. I told them they were suspected, you know, cheats. Just to kind of keep an eye on them. But unfortunately, most of my staff is mortal, so I have to be very careful with what I say. There are some things I can do to help ease some things, but I can't promise how long I'll be able to keep it up.
no, I understand. We might just need something simple like, hey, make sure the elevators stop working at a certain time, or hey, can you cut power to the penthouse at a certain time?
Oh, that's easy enough. Yeah, we can do that. All that from the security room.
Rise
All I
and
need
go.
is a general
I'll be
idea what you guys want.
texting Damien like um the 7 we saw were new. There's 6 in a penthouse suite.
He goes, that makes things a little more complicated, but can be handled.
We could take them in sections.
Probably the best idea. Take each group individually
Maybe tell him
and
to suggest finding a
try
way to
and prevent them from contacting each other.
tell them if they have some way
Do
to
you have a cell phone jammer?
Danny texts, give me a second. A few moments later, you know what? I swear to God, I love our clan sometimes. We came prepared. Yes, we have one, but the problem is that cuts us off too.
Well, I think if we hit the penthouse first, if we hit the penthouse and they can't call out, then we have 7 to deal with. We could grab them as they come back in.
Okay.
We can turn the jammer off when we're done.
He goes, give me a minute to confer, see if we can think of something. I mean, I do agree taking the group separately because that would be a big. I mean, even with us and apparently the additional horses you say are on the ground, it still could be complicated and could spill over. So I prefer to keep it as minimal as possible. Give me a few minutes
Agreed.
to figure something out. We'll get back in contact with you. Just keep an eye on it for now. Basically, give me a minute. I gotta go to the bathroom. So.
No, I figured something like that.
What do you like me to do?
You'll probably get put on some sort of lookout duty, is my guess, or signal. Like I'll give you a signal down the hall. You give someone else a signal to cut power to something.
I'll try and do that.
I mean, what we could do, it'd be really fucking tough, but um, we could even try. I mean, I forget actually how the rules out of character work for daytime fighting, but
Daytime
if we could
fighting.
surprise them in the day,
It could be an idea, but I'm not sure.
I don't know how many or if any ghouls like they have, or how many we have. The sheriff.
Well, I don't have any right now, but I'm not sure if they want to risk their ghouls to these guys.
Probably not, but it's just an idea.
Well, let's see if we can fight them on even terms. I think that would be better. And who knows if this is where they stay.
Well, I'm hoping that Group A is in Penthouse 1 and Group B is in Penthouse 2. That would be perfect.
All right.
Take out one penthouse, the other one's none the wiser.
I just have a feeling that I'm not sure if we should go for the penthouse up top. If there's 6.
Seems they're kind of looking at you guys.
She
Uh,
says, because what I saw when I saw my mentor's house burn down, there were 6 of them. Where's 5 of them male and 1 of them female? She says to Tim.
Tim goes, I'd have to look through the footage. I didn't actually see them. I was just told another party arrived.
Who was the other party?
Well, the 6 original ones that I saw are still down in the casino, apparently, gambling a lot of money away. I assume probably not their own, that they got from other people. The 7th one joined them a short time later, while I was talking to you guys, and the other group came in at the same time, and they apparently went straight to the penthouse.
So
The
7
rooms
or
were
9
paid
men.
for ahead of time.
how long were they paid for?
They were paid for a full 2 weeks. This is only like, originally, and then they had to re-up because tonight was their last night. So they re-upped it for another 2 weeks. Apparently, whatever they were deciding on was not going to happen in the time frame they assumed.
I'm just going to shoot Harriet a look at that.
I see. And a couple of weeks ago was when Vitel got shafted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She
That's why I'm shooting you looks.
She texts to Damien. I think we might have some, she says, grand muckamucks here.
He goes, oh, fuck. That makes things twice as worse. All right, give us a few more minutes. We still need to figure something out. That makes things a little more interesting.
What should we do in the meantime?
Keep watching them until we figure something out. Keep an eye on the group in the casino and see if you can get some kind of eyes in the penthouse area.
I'm going to go out on a
Realistically,
limb and
I
say
have
there's
other
no
windows.
cameras in the penthouse.
Not in the penthouse, no, but in the hallways there are.
But wait, if they're that clan, then wouldn't they not show up?
Kim looks, if they're what you're thinking, then no, they probably would. Actually, no, they wouldn't at all. But I don't know. Like I said, all the information I was given was from they saw them in person. I can find out. He goes, hold on, I can find out. Team Da. Yes, this is Tim. That group that came in earlier, the group of 6 who went straight to the penthouse. Can you give me some description on them? You see him kind of nodding. Okay, hold on a second. What did you say this other group consisted of? He looks at you, Harry.
This other group consists of 5 men, 1 woman.
Say that again.
5 men, 1 woman.
Okay, he puts the phone back to his ear. What was the description again? You're sure of that?
Yeah. One of them was Vitel.
The gentleman in the group, can you give me the description? You hear him talking to on the phone, probably front desk. Okay. Thank you. Why? Why my casino? Why my casino?
Harriet says, what?
Guess what the 6 look like that came in.
Ooh.
She texts
Ooh.
Damien. Marcus Vitel is here, and his group, his personal group, whoever he was with.
Oh, you do this. Fuck.
They're the ones in the penthouse.
And then you get another text, and even more fuck.
She says, and I think they're the ones in the penthouse.
You see Tim's phone call. Jesus fucking Christ, I just called them. What do they want now? Yes. Okay. Yes, do it. Sorry. Actual company business, I think.
Oh.
No, nothing bad. The delivery got screwed up. God, I hate these people.
What were they delivering?
Our next round of food and stuff or stock.
She nods.
You see him kind of tap his ear. Jesus fucking Christ, it's busy as hell today. You see him go, repeat that?
To me?
No,
No.
he seems to be like talking into his shoulder. You can see where there's a little microphone. He's got a headpiece in. You can tell he's obviously talking through a walkie-talkie. Oh, you fucking gotta be kidding me. You all want to see this. He opens the door back to the security. Points to the cameras. None of the 7 vampires down in the casino are seen.
What do you
I
mean?
didn't hear you.
Like the cameras, you can literally see like they're back to just scanning the group. I was just told apparently our cheaters have been walked out the front door due to apparently they all got drunk at the same time. He just looks at you.
She says,
Guess who helped them out the door?
Ooh.
those other players.
Lads.
She texts Damien. Shifters dealt with the 7 on the ground.
Do they even know about the others?
I
They're
don't
about
think
to.
so.
I'm gonna text Robert? Question mark?
Yes, Robert.
Okay, I didn't know if he had a new name or something. While you're having fun, there's some really bad ones in the penthouse. Were you aware of that?
We were still interrogating the ones that were gambling. But no, we weren't aware. We thought these were the only ones.
No, they are. How do I want to say? Foot soldiers. The general is up top.
Give us a moment. We'll meet you in the lobby and we can discuss options.
Okay. So Tim, this goes without saying. You don't want us to blow the penthouse up, right?
Please don't. Please don't.
I don't know. She said.
I'm joking. Jesus, you guys, you take everything so serious.
It's not that I take things seriously. I just sometimes don't get it.
My humor?
Yeah, I just don't get
Guys,
it.
there's a 7th player coming into the game.
What do
He
looks at you.
What do you mean a 7th player?
My security is reporting a female coming in. That, and there's no other way to put it. She's not showing up on the monitors.
Is
But
she
they have-
super
visual
hot?
evidence of her. Apparently, she's really hot.
No, No! 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 Why would you do this to me?
The weird thing is, she specific. The only reason why it's even coming to my attention is she specifically asked for the room where the 6 gentlemen have gone, where the 6 individuals have gone.
Does she have like
We know who she is! God damn it!
we met
Tim
another
looks
one.
confused.
We met one the other night.
You know who it is!
Tim's still looking confused.
She's gonna. No, that's too ballsy. No, common sense is like ringing in my ear. Don't do that.
Can we stake her
Can
in the
you give a-
elevator
can
to
you give a
protect her
detailed description?
forever?
Okay, Claire. Appearance rating difference from Claire to Monica.
I thought it was Monica
All
and
of-
Veronica.
All of 1 dot difference. Claire is the more beautiful of the 2. Claire's an appearance 9. Monica was an appearance 8.
Jesus.
Shit.
They're old vampires. Remember, Claire is an older gen, it's a younger gen vampire, so she's.
What
up
was
there.
it? What was their relation? Claire was
Monica was a 6th gen.
right, but I forget where
Their
Claire
dots
came
are
from.
automatically.
I forgot what Claire's like, where she fit in the puzzle.
She
Or
supposedly is supposed to be running. She runs Detroit, which is firmly held by the spot.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, she's Cash's contact.
Wait, I'm not supposed to say that.
Well,
I'm
no,
not saying
he's
it out
not
loud.
saying
I'm saying that out of character.
Oh, okay. I was like,
that. No, yeah. She's Cash's contact.
No, sorry. Yeah, I was asking out of character because I had forgotten which was which.
Yeah.
oh, okay. I was scared.
Well, they had different. Didn't they have different colored hair? Wasn't Monica?
Mhm.
Wasn't Claire blonde or something?
I can't remember what picture I
She
used
was like
for.
a dirty blonde.
Well, I just remember they looked different. Like you could describe one and you would not get them confused.
So she asked for a description of this person.
I can't remember what picture I used.
Well, for Claire, for Monica, you get is the girl with the undershirt with the really bumped up boobs,
And
she's
the
got-
long black hair, and she
Long
was
black
so
I know which
beautiful.
ones I used for that one.
And then for
But I'm trying to remember the
Claire,
other
it
one.
was, she had a leather jacket. She had like a
Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, yeah. This one.
yes, that one.
The one I actually was going to use for an estimate. Yes. The description that Tim gives from what the person said, this is this is the description she gives.
She says, he looks to him. It's Claire.
Who the fuck is Claire? He's looking at both of you.
Big wig. Other side.
Real big.
Oh, fuck. Do I need to worry? Should I
I'm
just
starting to get worried.
Should I just call the construction company and get ready to have them renovate the penthouse one? He's looking at you.
I think you might want.
You might
have
want to.
someone
I'm
call the fire
texting Damien immediately.
Yeah, like he walks back in because he's tired of standing out there talking, and since you guys are talking enough in code that it won't matter, and Tim's probably gonna have to cool these guys later, anyways.
I'm like,
You see the security guy going, sir, the elevator's moving, but literally no one is in it. Tim just looks at you too.
shh. What floor is it going to?
Penthouse 2. Tim nods. In other words, yes, that's exactly.
Yeah, I'm
She
gonna
just says.
text Damien this question.
If-
Does the name Claire mean anything to you? How many fucks does he type?
The response you get is, this could be a good news, bad news situation.
That was not actually the text I was expecting.
Tim's just looking at you, texting away. He's confused. He's just. You hear security. Sir, the door's open on penthouse 2. Might just be a elevator glitch. Just ignore it. Yes, sir.
The doors
You
are going to
noticed-
glitch too in a second. Don't worry about it.
You notice Tim is just kind of watching the camera for penthouse 2.
He just kind of stands over. Shouldn't we be? Just says to Tim.
Now that you see where Tim's attention is focused, you see there are 2 people standing outside the door, and you see they immediately both grab both doors and open them up. And then they just close them. It seems like they opened them for no reason and then just closed them. Well, on camera.
That is so awesome. So
Sir,
I gotta text Damien. What is the good news? With like 30 question marks behind it.
last we heard, he was on the outs with them. She could be coming in to clean up. Bad news.
By herself? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Response. Probably not. More than likely, she already has people there. So she probably has someone on the inside. If it's bad news situation, then he earned enough bonus points to keep his ass continuing for a while.
And then I'll
Which
just,
could be very bad.
I guess I'll text him. I guess we'll find out when he leaves with her or not, question mark.
Best guess, yeah. Sir, we're getting reports from Penthouse 3. Apparently there are some noises coming from Penthouse 2. Tim just looks at you too.
I didn't do it.
I think you may want to evacuate Penthouse.
Call them back, tell them there's a slight glitch. There seems to be some faulty wiring that are causing issues. If they could go enjoy the luxury of our bar area, all meals and whatnot will be comped. And we'll get this taken care of as quickly as possible. No, sir. Yeah, you assume you get
Do
to
they
leave.
have guards outside of Penthouse 2, was it?
As you look again, the guards are gone.
I'm wondering if we could get into that Penthouse 3 just to hear what's going on in Penthouse 2 without being spotted.
I'll let the people clear out first, and he points to one of the
Well, yeah.
he points to one of the
obvious.
cameras where you see people getting into an elevator. That's Penthouse 3 level. They hit the ground floor, good. You see him look at a computer screen. They're going all the way down. You can grab one of the elevators now and go up to Penthouse 3. He hands you a card, use that.
God, yeah,
Just
this
looks
would be
to
so
Cowboy.
much easier if this was next session or two and I could just turn into a bat. Or something. I'm outside.
I'm watching the fireworks.
Yeah. All right. So I might need them to turn off the hallway camera once I leave the elevator.
I'll go in with you. I'm scared.
You see him lean over, he just touches he just types something on the keyboard, and you just see Penthouse 3 camera get turned on. Sir, just trust me. Yes, sir. He motions for you guys.
All right. I'm going to go to the elevator?
She'll find a place to obfuscate and then go in the elevator.
Okay.
Same, I guess.
Just more
Well-
elevator glitches, she says.
Well, ironically, as you're going up, the doors open at penthouse 2. Oh, look who you're staring at.
Nobody, because we're obfuscated and we're gonna leave.
Yeah, but you literally see her walk onto the elevator.
Like to go to penthouse 2?
No, going down. You were going up to penthouse 3. It stopped at penthouse 2. You see her literally get on in front of you guys. You see her hit the down button. She notices the button is for one more level. As she kind of looks, you see the doors close. The elevator's kind of.
So wait, we're going up
Well, see-
one and she's going down.
She's going all the way down to the lobby. You see her kind of look in the gloss of the elevator doors. Y'all can come out now. That button doesn't hit itself.
Business or pleasure?
Business.
Enjoying your time at the whatever the fuck casino?
Let's just say that the business venture I once had to be fired.
Well, I guess I should wish you luck in any future endeavors. And I'll just grin at that.
Odd coming from you, but yeah, sure. She goes, I assume you don't need to go to penthouse 3 now? As the doors open.
Oh, we're still going.
You won't hear anything. There's nothing left. She just looks at you.
God, always in our business. Like, we can do stuff other than you. Come on now.
All right.
Jesus.
She moves out of the way. Since he was the only one talking, he's the only one not obfuscated now. As long as Harriet stayed quiet, she was fine.
She stayed quiet.
So she only sees Cowboy.
Well, Claire probably could smell cowboy, so I figured, what's the loss?
And plus she knew that, like she said, the buttons don't push themselves.
Well, that's why I said the button. You know, once you said that, I'm like, well, it's better at least she knows who I am. And the worst case scenario in my head, I'll just be like, yeah, I know Tim. He said they hears noises. He wanted me to check it out because he knew it was vampires in 2.
Well,
I was
hope
here
you enjoy
gaming.
your.
Tim's a friend of mine.
Hope you enjoy Penthouse 3. Last I heard, it was occupied.
I'm not worried. And I'll just re-obfuscate.
She shrugs. Waits for the doors to close back up. She hits the down button again. She stands and waits.
Oh, wait. I guess,
I assume you got off, or did you stay on?
yeah, I got off.
Well, yeah, when we hit penthouse 3, we would get off.
Okay. Yeah, she
I'll
moved out of the way
whisper
just for Cowboy, so you basically had to kind of work around it.
I work around.
It's quite. Yeah.
That's. And then, well, I guess I could, like, just whisper something stupid, like, leaving for Detroit?
She responds, continuing to clean up a mess. Doors close.
I love you. I'll literally say that when there's, like, just, like, half an inch left, like,
She just kind of, you just see her kind of shake her head and smile.
yes! She's into me.
Okay, so what are you doing in Penthouse Level 3?
Absolutely nothing. What I'm gonna go is go in there and see if there's anything worth stealing. Because what the fuck else am I doing? And but well, I mean, I guess not stealing from like the people, but like if there's like a fucking bottle of fucking Hennessy or something ridiculous in there,
Crystal.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're just going to charge the room, so, like, who cares?
Okay. Grab a couple bottles of alcohol. The penthouse is a fully stocked bar.
I kind of figured it was something crazy like that.
Well, people who get the penthouse level. Casino was doing us. Okay. What do you do? Aside from rob the place.
I guess heightened senses to sense if there's anything going on, like on the bottom floor.
Nothing.
Nothing. She says, "I
It
think
is literally dead quiet.
Ha 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 ha.
it is."
I know better.
I'm going to text Tim. Due to hilarious timing, we ran into Claire, and she says there's nothing left in 2. Will this key get me in?
You get a response back. Yeah, it's a master key.
Thought so. Should we check it?
If you want.
God, this is awesome. We
Hopefully she didn't make a mess.
immediately killed.
She says, "All right, let's go."
Hey, Harriet.
Hmm.
You don't have celerity. I just wanted to tell you that, in case you were wondering. I might have you just fucking hold the elevator.
I can try that. You run in, and I can just hit the button as soon as I can.
I was like literally thinking like blurring, kicking the door, blurring back, and like you just listen.
Oh,
All right. Well, you guys get to penthouse level 2. What are you guys gonna do?
so what was your plan again? You blur, I blur in. How?
Fuck it. I'm gonna go knock on the door, and if I hear anyone coming, I'm just gonna leave with celerity.
You hear nothing.
She's like keeping door open, door open, door open, door open. She's pressing it.
Stand in the doorway. What are you doing?
Wait, what's supposed? She goes. She's just gonna go to the damn door, and she's gonna come in and just kind of listen up to the ear of it, of the thing. Try and be as quiet as possible, obfuscated.
Nothing.
All right. Oops.
Dead quiet.
So there's no response.
Dead quiet.
I'm just gonna walk back to Harriet and be like, "I'll meet you back on the floor with Tim,"
What do you mean?
and then I'm just gonna go check the room with the key and look in. Once she like leaves.
Okay. Okay, Harriet goes down to floor 8 and meets Tim. As you go in, yeah, it looks pristine.
Really?
It almost looks as if nobody was even in this room.
I'm gonna look around. Like check closets and under beds and stuff.
There you go. In the closets, there are some luggage.
Luggage.
Mhm.
What's in the luggage?
Well, when you go to lift it, it's pretty fucking heavy. As you open it up, yeah, that would have gone badly. You see several blocks of C4.
Are the detonators with it or no?
Yes.
Cool. Can I remove them?
Take the whole fucking piece of luggage. You don't think Tim's gonna give a shit. You probably don't want to give it to Tim.
Nope, this is going straight to my boys.
As you check, you see another like little briefcase, and in it you see a couple of handguns, some extra clips, and you notice the handguns have silencers.
Of course, why not?
She says, "So, cowboy?" Question mark in her text.
And a text back, still alive.
Whoa, you're breathing again?
What happened?
What happened in that room?
I'll tell you later. Oh, so wait, I'll tell you when you're older. And I'm going to keep looking like, where is anything at all? Like, I'm going to look at like the dishwasher, under mattresses, like I'm lost.
Nothing else. If there were people in here, you couldn't tell. They couldn't have all been that old where they ashed, and then she didn't obviously vacuum. Real catch. What happened to him?
My only thing I can think is like she did some weird fucking thing in the darkness, literally just swallowed everybody.
I'm not sure. I mean, you know she's at the Sombra. You've heard they do shadow play quite well.
I'm even thinking like out of character. Like what? I'm that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, out of character, that would probably be the best bet. She used the shadows to remove the threat. And then just basically have the shadows swallow him.
Is there anything like? Could I roll perception alertness for any other pieces of anything?
No, I'm just gonna go to you. Searching the rest, other than the guns in the brief in that little case, and then the C4, there seems to be nothing else. I mean, but they all probably arrived in vehicles. Maybe there's more there, but you don't see any keys.
Well, that's the thing. Like I was like looking for like, are there car keys? You know, is there a window open? You know, like I don't even know.
No window open, nothing. Like the balcony door is closed. You know, there's nothing. It literally looks as if somebody put luggage in there and just left it.
All right. Well, that luggage is going to come with me,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm going to be going back down to 8.
Okay. Tim notices you come off the.
As soon as I see both of them, I'm just going to say straight up, don't ask.
Tim just shakes his head.
But
I don't even know what to ask.
you won't even need room service in
Awesome.
2.
No, I'll still send them up there, just extra cleaning, just in case.
They didn't even unmake the beds.
I didn't think they would. They hadn't been there that long.
Surprised how clean. Or wait, no.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to crack my knuckles and act like I did something.
They don't know any different.
I told that Vitale guy not to mess with me.
Tim just shakes his head. You guys go back down to the lobby?
Yeah, we go back down to the lobby.
Okay. In the lobby, you see Robert there.
Hey, big feller.
So?
Oh, yeah, I took care of them guys up there for you. All needed to work double time, you know what I'm saying.
He looks at you. He does not believe. He obviously does not believe what fucking word you're telling him.
You want to roll that? Because I will roll my, 2 dots of manipulation and... Wait, would subterfuge go there? Because
Yes.
I might. Oh yeah, I got 4
It's actually
dice.
both manipulation and subterfuge.
Just-
Okay, roll your 4 dice.
You got to roll it, guy. I'm on my phone still.
Oh, nice. That's actually not bad.
Yes.
6 are standard.
Suck
so
it.
I have to beat 3 successes.
I'm the best liar in the world.
And I just beat it.
I hate you. Why does he have so many dice? That's stupid.
Perception, empathy.
What does he have? 6 dice of perception?
No, he's a plot daughter.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's still young.
Fucking Kane walks into a bar.
No, he's still young.
Well, I'm not going to give him a better explanation than that. I'm just going to
He-
tell him that I took.
He doesn't. He doesn't push for one. He just kind of shakes his head. He looks like he doesn't believe, but
He just raises his eyebrow, and I'm like, Harry, I took care of it.
She
What
just
the-
kind of looks at you like, "What are you doing?"
All right, then I guess we're
What are
done.
you doing, Harriet?
By the way, what's your name?
Robert.
She just shakes her hand.
He goes. By the way, he pulls out an envelope, and you can see it's kind of weighted down with something. Some lady walked right up to me, handed me these, and said, "These are for you guys." Specifically mentioned you guys.
Who did the lady look like?
He gives a description. It's Claire.
Don't worry about her. That's just my old lady.
She takes the envelope.
It's a little heavy. I mean, it's not like ridiculously heavy. Your best guess? It feels like keys.
Where?
I'll take those. Don't worry about that, Harriet.
Oh,
All right, nice seeing you. He walks off.
Good seeing you again, Robert.
Yep. And Damien texts, "So what's the news?" Because you haven't told him shit.
I was just about to get to that, but first we're going to go to Harriet's car, and we're going to put all this in the trunk and never talk about it, okay? Anyway,
Harriet's card is over here with us.
how did we get here?
No, we drove. We
Oh
drove there.
no, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, we
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot you said you drove.
I'm just
All right.
going to put, y'all can go home. It's taken care of. And I'm
You get-
assuming he's
Cool,
immediately
get
going to
off.
call me.
Well, you get the immediate response of "Cool, take the rest of the night off." But then, yeah, your phone rings.
Yeah.
You said Damien.
Oh, hey, buddy, what's going on?
You have to stop by. We definitely need to have a conversation.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm pretty tuckered out after all that fighting.
I don't buy that for a second. I'm not even stupid enough to take Vital on by myself, and let alone Vital with associates.
Hey, I am that stupid. And I'm just going to leave this like that.
You actually hear laughter on the other end of the phone. Oh, my God. Oh, what am I going to do with you?
I will come see you. Don't worry about it.
See you shortly. Well, I'll be waiting where we met. All right,
The
what do you guys
sad part
do?
is it's not really that far off.
So I help put the things into my car.
That luggage is kind of heavy.
She says, What's in these things?"
Clothes.
That's a lot of clothes.
She's like,
The hell are they? Lead lined?
"Kinky
Chainmail?
stuff in here."
Be careful with it. They're fragile.
And she's not sure. Like she's just grinning for some reason. She's putting.
It's kind of funny. Like the one person you don't immediately like roll to see. Like if they're lying to you is me because you just know I am.
Pretty much.
Not even attempting to hide it because I know I can't.
There is no way in hell this luggage is filled with clothes.
She's just like, okay.
Not missiles, armor.
She's just gonna pile that stuff in. She's just gonna be like, you know what? Not today.
I don't want to know.
So I'm
There's
gonna
something I just don't want to know.
get in the car, and she's just gonna focus and center herself so that she's able to drive. Since it is kind of confusing and delirium for her,
Mhm.
she gets into reverse and drives on out of there. We heading back to the
Okay.
motel.
Yeah. Yeah, we gonna head back to the hotel because, well, you know, Damien wants a blow by blow.
Sure.
You know, I don't like to brag about things like that.
So what happened exactly?
What you think happened?
She cleaned house.
She? Oh, God.
She kind of
Okay,
looks at you weird, like,
idea.
what? We finally, looking confused as she drives up to the, the motel.
You see Damien sitting on the hood of his truck. He's smoking a cigarette and just looking.
How you doing?
So what happened?
It's the cowboy.
Yeah. Hurricane Cowboy.
He looks at you.
I'll wave him to like lean in real quick and like whisper.
Okay. And then
So when we went up there, we ran into Claire, and she straight up told me that we didn't have to worry about Vitel no more. And we went into the penthouse, and there was nothing. I went into the penthouse.
can we trust her?
Hell no, but I don't think she'd make that up. She seemed pretty upset. Said something about
We'll have to go.
long. She said something about a long waste of time.
We'll have to go on their word for it for now.
And I think
If
your
it comes up otherwise, we'll know.
long-haired Indian friend took care of the others. So yeah,
Good. Then that's a problem solved.
you're
This was-
welcome.
That was rather weird.
How so?
It's just so much happened, and it felt kind of strange being there, like it did nothing.
Harriet, there are 3 moons in the sky, and you think this is weird? This is just a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Ain't nothing weird about that. It happens every day.
Well, shifters aren't known for their patience, and they definitely aren't known for their tolerance of vampires. And that counts us too, but I guess they figured there were bigger fish to fry. And from everything I heard about Claire, yeah, nobody wants to cross her.
It's just that I think that it's too easy. I don't think.
Maybe it was. Maybe she was lying. I mean, it's quite possible. But, as I told Cowboy, we'll go on her word for now. If it proves otherwise, then we'll know she lied to us. If we never hear from them again, then we never hear from them again. Either way, we'll deal with it when it comes up.
Fair enough.
I'm going to send Cash a text that just says, I think your girl Claire is in love with me.
You. For a long while, you don't get a single response, and Cash is usually pretty quick to respond.
What the fuck
I don't know.
Damien even looking.
Why is anything anything?
All right, well then, if it's cleared up, you guys are free to go back to whatever you were doing.
All right, cool. Hey, Harry, why don't you drop me off at the clubhouse?
Sure.
Did I get-
Damien, get you in his truck, please.
Clubhouse? Wait, clubhouse? Which clubhouse? Oh, your club. Yep. Okay.
Biker club.
How's it going, by the way?
It's going great. I think. I don't know. You'd have to ask Will.
Yeah, it's going fine.
We're trying to recruit new members.
I see. Well, wish you luck to that.
You're an angel.
You're gonna look see you funny as you're driving, like, what?
Am I not wrong, Harriet, that there was definitely a connection the way she looked at me in the elevator?
You hear from the back seat. I doubt that.
Go away.
Another one.
Who is this now?
Hey. Sorry for
Harriet, correct?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I just called her
My brother-
Harriet.
My brother told me you'd be wanting to contact me, so I figured I'd just cut out the middleman.
Who's your brother?
She says,
Alex.
Who's Alex?
she's like, I'm sorry. I tend to forget
Adam.
names.
Oh, man, there you are.
Um,
I'm
Ariel.
so confused.
Ariel, right. Good to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Shocked to see. I was actually going to contact you, but I got caught up in some things.
He told me. He said sometimes it happens.
Nature of the job, I guess. I suppose.
Nature of your clan.
Hmm?
Nature of your clan.
Something like that.
What clan just shows up in people's fucking cars?
None. She looks at you. I'm breathing.
Yeah. Anyways, that's your fucking problem.
I
Y'all
guess,
get caught up in silly things like heart palpitations.
She just kind of chuckled.
I guess I wanted to contact
I don't
you
even know who
because-
this is supposed to be out of character. Like, I'm totally lost.
She says that, oh,
It's Alex Quinn's sister.
cowboy. Ariel, cowboy.
Pleasure to
Like the
meet you,
mermaid?
cowboy.
What'd you say?
Yes, like the mermaid. And she said, pleasure to meet you, cowboy. And she goes, yes, like the mermaid. And she's got that kind of, yes.
This is
Ooh.
I get it all the time.
she's a CEO and founder of New Europe. I
New York
guess.
Incorporated. We've officially incorporated now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how'd the IPO launch go?
Pretty good, actually.
Cool. I could maybe invest in your little thing. I don't know what it does or nothing, but
She hands your business card.
oh, absolutely.
Basically, I was wanting to contact you because I was wondering if maybe you would know anything about this company called Pentex and its subsidiary Magadon.
One of many.
One of many, yes, we've seen.
Did you see they also own Happy Time Toys?
Oh no.
Did I see that?
Oh no.
Hey, you were still looking through data. You guys were mainly focused on Magadon.
Okay. Happy Time Toy. They're on. Wait, they own Happy Time Toys.
Mm-hmm. Some of the toys kids grow up with are polluted.
She kind of looks like a little bit of look of contempt in the mirror. She's like, fuck.
Pentax has numerous subsidiaries. Some are so oblivious that nobody ever realizes that they're part of the same group. If you were to try and define the most evil corporation to ever exist, there would be no other than Pentax.
I guess that would make sense because we discovered that Magadon was one of the main contributors behind the ring.
Oh, they're involved in a lot more than just child pornography. Which I'm sure, since you've been researching Magadon, you know.
Yeah. A lot of fucked up stuff.
Yeah, it's more than half of it, but yeah. Pentex is a very nasty corporation. Some of its heads and board members are among the most wanted in the supernatural world.
That's interesting.
They tend to employ a lot of mages. They tend to have a weird kick for that. They have several organizations that branch into that. There's a group that calls themselves the Technocracy that works close in hand with Pentex.
They've worked with Pentex.
Not work with Pentex. Not worked. They still do.
So do these guys?
And girls.
So what does Pentex mainly do? What's their goal?
Pentex is just the main umbrella corporation. They run most of their stuff through their subsidiaries.
These are companies they've bought and maintained.
Bought, maintained, or created.
Hey, Petey.
Most of what Pentex does is through their subsidiaries. They do their own form of research, except they use unknowing and unwilling subjects. Here's a fun one there, Harriet, since you are a female. Many cosmetics that are out right now are owned by Pentex.
I don't think Harriet's really the cosmetics type. Sorry to
Believe me, all females are on one way, shape, or form.
I just try to not do so much.
She doesn't even own a purse. I know. I couldn't believe it either.
That is pretty weird, but each their own.
She just shrugs. Carry a messenger's bag around sometimes, if that counts.
No,
You could.
no, it doesn't count.
You're not a female, you don't understand.
Sometimes
Wow.
I barely understand anything, but hey.
Yes, Pentex is a very dangerous organization, but the main problem with Pentex is that they have strike forces that are specifically designed to attack supernaturals. Not attack and destroy, attack and capture.
So what do we do about them?
Same thing everybody else does. Try and fight them the best they can and hope to God they're not on the receiving end of a strike team.
And I'm guessing they already have ways to avoid exposure.
Oh yeah. A big company like that with all its subsidiaries, oh yeah, they have quite a lock on some of the governments.
Oh jeez.
They are worldwide. What their internal slogan, for lack of a better term, is that they're making a better tomorrow.
I see. That's suspicious.
Totally forgot I left my AR-15 just sitting in the hallway.
She says, "Well, how can I help? Are you fighting
Against
them?"
Pentex, we fight them on various fronts through various means: monetary, financial, legal. We've tried a few things. Unfortunately, they've been at this business quite a while, and due to the limitations that are enforced on me and most of my group, we are limited on what we can do.
What exactly is
Or
your?
else, you've met my brother, right? She
Um,
looks at you, Catwoman.
I have no idea.
Alex, the big black muscle bound guy you use for the picture. Yeah, I don't think you have.
I don't think he met him.
Was I like
Oh, well,
out then or something?
I don't remember, probably.
Only one.
Maybe
really
that's why I'm
looking-
confused because I don't remember an Alex or who they're talking about.
Okay.
Remember when we went to those? Well, I'll let. She's
Hello?
the one to tell, not me.
Oh. So I can get filled in. I'm so confused.
Well, she looks
Okay.
to Ariel to see if she wants to explain.
The best way I can put it is we are a member of the supernatural world, but not anything you guys have ever encountered. Well, with few exceptions.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Mm. Unfortunately, we are much more limited than you guys are.
Hey, man, nobody's perfect. Don't take it out on yourself, honey.
She just chuckled. No, I mean the rules for this planet govern what we can do.
Well, yeah.
So we have to take things through alternate means.
I'm just gonna like smile and nod at this point. Like, oh, okay.
So
Um,
I'm just not sure. I'm trying to calculate in my head what to do. I'm just trying to figure out.
So
Honestly, the most you can do is try and expose some of their subsidiaries. Unfortunately, the only thing they'll do is they'll close down the subsidiary, basically cleanse it, and then recreate it under a new name and start all over.
What if we manage to just accrue enough evidence from multiple subsidiaries so many times, so like a big bulk, and tie it to Pentex?
That
Shouldn't
takes
that-
a lot to do. Tying it to Pentex is not easy. From what I heard, you guys just managed to luck out and get some juicy info. But no doubt that's probably already been taken care of. They stay ahead of the game by knowing what to do.
How can we
It's
figure out?
rumored that they have, how to put this in your terms, oracles within their midst. No one can prove it.
So they know what to do ahead of time.
It's
Sounds like an
possible, or
unbeatable
they're
villain.
just, no, they're not unbeatable. They're just tougher. You have to learn ways around it. One thing I've learned is that oracles, seers, whatever you want to call them, they tend to only see one possible future. I'm sure Alex explained to you the whole possibility, the fact that every step you take can change the future at any point.
Yeah, I remember that.
Doesn't always happen, but
Any particle that gets recorded in the Akashic record.
I
Hmm.
don't remember any of that. I definitely would have, because I would have been like, okay.
No, I don't think you talked to Alex then.
I think
but
me
yeah.
and Alex have never talked.
But yeah, basically, so when an oracle or a seer has their vision, they only see one possible outcome. What we try and do is, for every situation that we're going to combat against these guys that we think they might have a leg up on us, is we try and think of numerous ways to attack the same situation. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes apparently their oracles are working overtime.
With an unethical company like that, yeah, probably driven the slaves.
More
They're
than likely.
willing.
Even more dangerous. So we've had to, like I said, we just kind of do our best. We, go at them, we take a little bit, from them. It's a back and forth battle with them right now. Until certain rules are lifted. That there are extreme limitations that I and my men can do. The most we can do is try and work at the problem from the outside in.
Or ask
Getting
for
people
help
on the inside is
from
getting people on the inside is far too dangerous. We do have reports of mind control, brainwashing, yada yada yada. They love technology because they can find so many interesting uses for it. You seen their robo dogs yet?
Yeah, I've been looking at them.
Yeah.
Is that why? What's their thing? Like, do they just want to spread pain, or?
That's the point. No one's really sure what their actual agenda is. I
Is
mean,
this that they
everything.
corrupt kids?
The reason why they corrupt kids is because they feel that if they get them while they're young, they can influence them and move them in the direction they want, which we're not sure what direction they're exactly going for.
Working for them, maybe?
This has been the problem with them. That's a possibility, or being inside sources. It's quite possible this has been going on for a while, and that's how they have their sources within the government, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
I mean, they usually don't do anything half-assed.
Well,
There's a lot of plotting and planning, and apparently these guys are not worried about the time frame for things to get done.
do you want the data that we got?
She canned your business card. Just send it to email if it's too big for that. The address on there is where you can
Yeah,
mail
I think I'd rather deliver it to you in person, if it's possible.
it. Give it to my brother. He'll have an easier time.
Okay.
We are not based out of the U.S. for many reasons.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I'll let you. I'll see if I can get it in your hands.
That's fine. Be very careful.
Yeah, that's a lot of the advice we've been given these days.
More specifically when it involves technology. Make no
Yes.
mistake, they embrace technology like it's the second coming of Christ, for lack of a better term.
Pentex?
And most of their subsidiaries, yes.
What about that technocracy group?
Oh yeah. They use it as a means to an end. Thankfully, we've been able to limit their influence to just this world.
You mean they can influence others?
If given the opportunity.
Sure, like
We're trying to
mind isn't
prevent
blown.
We're trying to prevent that as much as possible. Thankfully, once they step off this place and go others, we're not bound by rules.
I see.
Hmm.
She looks to Cowboy and are we driving or is this?
Yeah. I mean, she's telling me all this while you guys are driving.
She'll say, "Well, if there's any way I can help you stop this, let me know if there's anything I can investigate or see
Keep
if I can
doing
trust
what
you."
you're doing. And this is good and bad. The good news is you're distracting them from other things that are going on that you guys probably weren't even aware of.
Cool.
The bad news is, here's the bad news. They're starting to direct their attention to DC.
Who's they?
Pentex and all its little bitches. If you become a problem, you'll know it. Usually what they try and do is they try and give you an out. Offer you a lot of money, place to live, whatever they think might work to get you to back off and basically ignore things that go on. If that doesn't work, they'll step it up a little bit. They'll start putting pressure on any companies you own, stuff like that. they'll eventually grow bolder and bolder if you continue to be adamant in telling them to fuck off.
Hey man, sounds like a sweet way to get free money.
If it gets to the point where there's a strike team, I can't say.
I see.
I would recommend not getting it to that point, even if you lie to them and take their money. Hey, we're not above reducing their funds as much as possible. And we tried hacking their accounts. It works briefly, but they always seem to replenish pretty quickly. Unfortunately, with the numerous subsidiaries and stuff they use, they just cross funds constantly. So my recommendation is be very careful on how you handle
Technology.
Magadon and his others.
Well, we'll think of something. And thanks for the info, Ariel. I'll be
Mhm.
sure to let Faith know. She might
Gotcha.
want to help you if she can, so you may want to get in contact with her. You probably know who she is by now. Eh?
She smells.
Figured.
We've heard of you guys, even more word.
Hey,
Rumors are spreading.
what'd you hear about me?
Probably nothing you'd like to hear repeated.
What? Absolutely not. That is 100% wrong.
But yes, be careful.
Hey,
And don't always assume because you're alone that you're really alone. She looks at your head.
Oh, don't worry. I've pretty much sacrificed
Yeah.
the idea of privacy a long time ago.
tell the paranoid fucking Malkavian that, hey, you're not always alone. Fucking frenzy while driving.
I don't have schizophrenia, so I'm fine.
I just assume all Malkavians are paranoid.
But yeah, if you need anything else, feel free to call me. We don't do anything over unsecured lines,
That's very fair.
and we don't trust any phone lines, even if they supposedly are quote unquote secure.
Yeah, well, with the supernatural out there, it's pretty much
Mhm.
a given.
Hence why me and my brother tend to do things more face to face. That and it's just more personal.
Mhm.
And you
Well,
like
if-
popping up in people's back seats.
Well, you know what
And this was a rare chance. I thought you guys would be done.
what I tell Alex is if you
Hey,
need a favor,
I'm always down to have a woman in the back seat, you know what I mean?
You wouldn't survive. She just looks at
she
you.
parks in front of the motorcycle club. She's like looking at Cowboy like the.
Worth it. Anyways, I'm gonna grab my luggage and bid you ladies adieu.
She nods to
Nice
Cowboy.
meeting you, cowboy.
Oh, the pleasure was all mine, I'm certain.
She just pats up. All right, you get out, grab yourself, go. She stays for a little bit more with you, Barry. I feel the need to tell you, and that's mainly because my brother insisted I tell you. Your coterie is about to face some challenges. We're not sure if you guys are ready for it.
Well, I thought we were gonna. I mean, I don't think Vitel's completely gone. Oh, I have a feeling that it'll just hey, you have to take on that. We'll try and take on this next.
He's not the
challenges.
problem.
I also had that feeling too.
I can't say for certain whether it's going to benefit you or harm you, but I can say you and your coterie will be facing challenges shortly that will definitely change you.
Well, let's hope that change is good.
But she looks at the time. I gotta get back. Take care, Harriet. Watch yourself.
You too. Thanks, you.
And she just disappears.
Oh, lovely.
Well, she'll drive on out and head to Faith and say, "Hey, I'll be there soon. Gonna see if I can't help you for a couple more hours."
Okay. Alright, so we'll go and help out Faith. Alright, what does Cowboy do once he gets into the clubhouse?
He'll probably just call it a night.
Alright. And then we'll end it there. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Stay tuned for more.